Okay, 1 week till D-Day. You're shaking your head, but look at what you've achieved. Think about what you've achieved. 3 months ago, you were like, ah, when you saw a double lift. Now, you've gone and performed at illusion shows with me. You had standing ovations. You've gone and performed on your own, doing illusions without me on stage. You've performed at close-up magic at multiple events. You've gone and done kids shows and had rave reviews. Just so you know, we didn't film it. You went and did a kids show on Sunday, didn't you?
I did.
You went and did a kids show on Sunday and smashed it. Client said that you weren't rubbish, which is great. Now you had great feedback. Like, come on. Look at what you've achieved in, like, literally a couple of months, 2 or 3 months.
It's mad.
You have to remind yourself this as we go into the lead up. Now, I know we've been talking about the cabaret act and I've been teaching you so much about illusion. So this is what's happening next week.
Yeah.
You're doing close up in the bar when people arrive. All right?
Yeah.
Then in the first half, I'm comparing. We're opening up with illusions and it's going to be a 10-minute illusion show spot that you're doing.
So I'm opening the show.
Yeah. And you're doing a 10-minute illusion show spot and you're going to open up by producing Ryland on stage. And then you're going to do some stuff with Kim.
Okay.
Then at the beginning of the second half, then you can have a relax. Then at the beginning of the second half,
Have a relax. Yeah, of course.
then
I'm
at the
gonna be
beginning
so
of the
chill all
exactly.
day.
Then at the beginning of the second half, you're going to do another 10-minute illusion show spot with Kat. So between those two, you're doing 20 minutes of illusions. We're going to be doing the weight. Well, say we. You're going to be doing the Wakelin, split press, crystal casket, homicide, a few others. Doesn't really matter. We'll get into that later on. We'll figure that out. And then Ryland's closing the show.
Yeah.
But you're the act on just before Ryland. And you're going to do about 15, 20 minutes at the most, cabaret act on your own.
Yeah.
So this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. So you're going to open up with the Paintball Bullet Catch Velocity by Scott Alexander.
Which I'm really excited about because I really love that. But it's also
Well, you've seen me do it on stage, haven't
I've
you?
seen you do it with Alex, and it's amazing.
It's a great trick.
It's
I've got the new version now. I've got version 3, and the gun looks even more menacing.
Okay.
It's even got a clip that you put in, like it's just so cool. So you're going to be doing that, but you're going to be doing it completely on your own. We're going to have the spectator shoot you in the face with the paintball gun. Be good. So
I've got nothing.
then after that, we're going to be doing the blades. Well, I say you're going to be doing the blades by Scott Alexander.
Thanks, Scott.
That's where you're going to be taking. It's the best version of the razor blade illusion that there is. You know, I mean, I've done it in my show for years. 8 razor blades, eat them one at a time, and then vomit them out.
Do we actually have to eat razor blades? Because we were a week before the show.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's done.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to give you the razor blades, and tomorrow you're going to have to rehearse it on camera. You got tonight. I'll tell you how it works. It's not hard. It's kind of hard. I mean,
it's kind of hard.
Well, it's not hard in that
The show's in a few days.
There's no sleight of hand, right, or anything like that. But the method does involve you putting real razor blades in your mouth.
You actually do that?
Yeah, there's no trick to that. You are actually putting razor blades in your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
And then you're going to have to, try not to die.
Well, that's a plan.
The good news is we haven't got time to do the bear trap, so I'm taking that out. So
I mean, oh no.
And then then you're going to do the stools. Don't mess that up because it's Ryland's favourite illusion. It's his closer of his show. Yeah. He said you can do it in the act, but it's his trick, so please don't mess it up.
I'll try not to.
And then finally, you're going to do the master prediction system. Now, I showed you a video earlier on of the master prediction system.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. You obviously don't know how it works. But
why would I? I'm only performing it in a few days.
I'm going to show you how it works in a bit. The most important thing of this is the scripting. So what I want you to do for tomorrow, there's 3 things that I want you to do. We're going to go downstairs now, and I'm going to show you how the master prediction system works, just so you know. I want you to script the entire thing. You're an actor, you should be able to, you bang on all the time about wanting scripts. Make your own script.
I can do that.
And what you have to do, you have to think about what a master prediction system does. It allows you to predict absolutely anything. I want you to base it off what Ryland does. So what Ryland does when he does it in his show is he talks about, hey, I'm a kid. It's my favourite time of the year is my birthday. And we're going to try and create the perfect birthday party for me. And he gets different people of the audience to decide on what he's doing at his birthday party, what he's eating at his birthday party, where it's held, and which superhero comes to his birthday party to visit him.
Okay.
Because he's into superheroes.
So 4 things.
Yeah, 4 things.
Okay.
And then that's predicted from a locked box that's been hanging hanging from the ceiling of the theatre from the beginning of the show.
So 4 things that are all linked together that create like a little story.
Yeah, and that's what you need to put together.
Okay.
Okay? So you need to put that together because the master prediction system itself is relatively easy. You can do it within 5 minutes. There's no moves to it in any way, shape or form. All I have to do is show you how to open the box and you're good to go. So that is not going to be a problem. It's all about presentation. It's all about presentation. I've noticed over the course of the Matt-umentary that you tend to gravitate towards mentalism. So we're going to play up on that in the finale of your act. We're going to be going full on mentalism because this is one of the best mentalism tricks ever created for a stage performer.
I'm pretty sure Darren Brown's done this trick.
Yeah, he has. Like some of the best mentalists in the world do this trick. So we're going to put that in your show. You're going to use that as the finale. I want that scripted for tomorrow. Okay?
Done. Scripts I can do. Scripts I'm happy with. I'm all right with that.
I'm going to give you the live performance footage of both me doing the velocity bullet catch and Scott Alexander doing the velocity bullet catch. You need to watch that.
Okay.
And I want you to script that as well. You might want to use lines from Scott and lines from me and decide which way that you like to go with it. And also, I want you to, you know how to technically do Blake Voigt's Stool Illusion because you've done it with Ryland on stage a few times now.
Yeah.
There's been like 3 or 4 shows that you've gone and you've done the technical side of things and he's done the script.
Yeah.
So with that, you know you can do the technical side of things. You've done it in front of a live audience more than once.
Yeah.
Not a problem. So now...
what to say while I'm doing it.
Yeah, you just need to come, and you've heard me present it, you've heard Ryan present it, you've heard us both present it, you know roughly what's going on there.
Yeah.
So you need to script that as well. So 2 of the 4 things you don't have to worry about. 1, you already know how to do technically, you just need to put the script together. 1, you don't need to worry about the technical side of things because it works itself, you just need to put a script together. The 2 that cause a little bit of concern are the velocity bullet catch and the blades.
Yeah.
And if we pull anything, it'll be the blades because that's the one that you might be a little bit scared of because obviously you're putting real razor blades in your mouth.
A little bit dead.
Now, I asked you to go to the shop this morning on the way to work. I texted you and I said, did you get razor blades? Did you get razor blades? Oh, they're Gillette. Perfect. This is exactly what you need. So, we're going to go downstairs now. I'm going to show you how velocity works.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you how the razor blade trick works.
Okay.
What I'm going to need you to do tonight is script both of the pieces that we talked about, the stools and the master prediction system.
Okay.
Script both of those. Practice the velocity bullet catch. You'll find that it's not difficult at all. There's lots of different ways to go with it. I'm going to give you the easiest possible way of doing it.
If I end up putting a window through, I'm claiming it back on expenses.
No, you're not. And then the important thing is this. What I'll need you to do, and I'm going to go through how to do it in a bit, but you're going to take these home and you're going to have to practice putting them in your mouth, not swallowing them. So I want to practice putting them in your mouth.
Really? It's a good job you told me not to swallow the razor blades. Because that would have been the first thing that I'd have done. And then I'd have been calling you, realising that I can't talk, and then texting you, calling you a twat for not telling me not to swallow the razor blades. Thanks for that vital piece of information.
Okay, don't swallow the razor blades.
Brilliant. Okay.
It's a little bit like Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams.
Noted.
Yeah, don't actually eat the razor blades.
Don't actually eat.
But there is a moment in the trick where you're going to have a bunch of razor blades in your mouth and you're going to take a glass of water and drink it. And the razor blades...
While they're in my mouth?
Yeah.
So how do you not swallow the razor blades if you're drinking water?
I'm going to show you.
That doesn't seem possible.
It is. It's very possible.
Okay.
Okay.
This isn't a joke.
I'm teaching. This is me teaching.
See, it's difficult to tell sometimes, Craig.
This is me teaching. I'm teaching you how to...
I can't tell. I can never tell if you're joking or if it's a genuine thing.
I'm teaching how to swallow. I wanted to teach Ryan this, but Sarah wouldn't let me.
Oh, why? Why wouldn't your wife let you put razor blades in your son's mouth.
He wanted to do it.
I'm sure he did. There's many things I've heard Ryland say that he wants to do that aren't possible for a 10-year-old or any other human.
Yeah, so you're going to do it instead.
Brilliant. So I'm the guinea pig.
You are. Well, no, because I've been doing it in my app for years.
I've never seen you do this.
You've not been to that many shows with me. The shows that you've been coming to recently. How many times have you seen me perform outside of coming with me to an illusion show where we're following a set pattern and it's mainly illusions? How many cabaret shows have you seen me do? There's a shit ton of stuff that I do in my act that you haven't seen. We went to do an illusion show the other day and it was for mad Ukrainian drunk people.
Mad Ukrainian drunk people.
Am I exaggerating?
No, they were
literally coming on stage trying to jump in the box as we were doing the illusion
Yeah.
show, and we were doing an hour, which is way long.
And then the men started dressing up in tablecloths.
It was so weird. But you saw me, you'd been at like 10 or 12 shows with me up until that point, and we were running out of time because there were a couple of routines we couldn't do because it was a small space. And you saw me do the cards across with the handkerchief and the knob gag.
That was good.
That was just me throwing something in out of my case. I have more material than you can possibly imagine.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I have 7 45-minute shows.
I've never even heard you mentioning.
There's a lot of stuff. You never heard me mention Superfly up until seeing it a few days ago.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a lot that you won't have seen me do. This is one of them. This is great. This is great. You're going to love it.
I'm sure I am.
So we're going to go and I'm going to show you how all this works. And then tomorrow...
Now?
Yeah,
we're going downstairs now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. I need to know, don't I? The show's in like 6 days.
Let's go. Bring your razor blades with you.
I'm bringing my razor blades.
Okay, so you've just come back from the warehouse. We've just spent the last couple... We didn't want to film any footage down there because we can't expose how... I mean, your show, ironically, that I'm giving you, this 15, 20-minute show, is probably £30,000 worth of kit that you've got there, and I can't expose that to anybody. We're going to see footage of you rehearsing and stuff, but you know how it all works now.
Yeah.
I'm right, aren't I? The master prediction system, very simple.
Yeah.
Velocity, very, very simple, if you follow the method that I suggested to you.
That's less simple, but yes.
Blades is a bit complicated.
Blades is way more complicated.
So you know what you need to rehearse. Now, there's one thing that I need you to do when you come tomorrow. I want you to dress in padded clothes that you don't mind getting a little bit dirty.
Why?
Right. The thing with the paintball bullet catch, right?
You're not shooting me with a paintball.
Yes, I am. Because you see, no,
dude.
listen. I'm teaching. The thing with the thing with the paintball bullet catch
This isn't teaching.
is when a spectator points a gun at you, loaded paintball gun, you can't flinch. And it's normal to flinch when somebody's aiming a gun at you. So we have to make sure you don't flinch. And the best way to not flinch, the best way when you get to stop yourself flinching when you're in a fight is getting hit in the face a few times. Because then you won't be scared of being hit in the face when you realise it's not as bad as it feels, right? That's what my dad did with me when I was a kid. Now, it's the same concept here.
That explains a lot.
It's the same concept here, right? You're not going to flinch when somebody's pointing a paintball gun at your face if you're used to me standing right next to you and actually shooting you with a paintball gun.
Are you serious? They really hurt.
So I've got a plan about this. Wear lots of clothing. Wear like 17 layers. Because that will dull the impact.
You know when he talks, it's almost like he believes it himself sometimes. Do you know what I mean? He says, there's that much bullshit that he actually believes what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You genuinely believe that, don't you?
Yeah, just wear some extra t-shirts.
Just wear a couple of extra t-shirts.
No,
you won't even feel it.
10 or 12 extra t-shirts.
Fuck it,
Have you?
I used to be in a paintball team.
So you'll
they
know.
Hurt.
Yeah, well,
I've been shot with paintballs loads of times. I don't need to go through this. I was on Sky Sports 3 paintballing years ago.
Really?
I know exactly how much it hurts. You
great.
don't need to shoot me. I'm already aware. What this is, and what this is you wanting to shoot me with a paintball gun. This has got nothing to do with preparing me for the show at all.
Hang on.
This is you having a new toy and wanting to shoot me with it.
Did Danielson ever moan about painting a fence?
Did Mr. Miyagi ever shoot Danielson?
No.
You're not getting me to paint a fence or
No.
wax a car.
I said...
You're going to unleash a firearm while it's pointed at me.
Yes. Now,
That's very different.
I know. Do you
There's
remember?
no wax involved.
Do you remember on the first episode of the Matt-umentary, I said, "Do you
Don't
promise?
question me.
Don't
Yeah,
question my
but
methods."
this is-
Now let me ask you one more question. Do you feel that in the last 12 weeks, you've gone way further than you... Did you think, honestly, when we sat down for this and you were like, this is the worst idea in the world, did you think you'd be where you are right now?
Stop selling it to me.
No, did you? Yes or no?
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
But
So the
shooting
reason...
me
Hang on,
with a
whoa.
paintball gun-
No. Don't dwell on the negative. Now, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing.
Fuck.
Here's the thing. You're here because of my expert guidance. You're where you are, and how you got to this is by me taking you by the hand and guiding you to superstardom.
Okay, A, superstardom is not a thing. B, I have worked a little bit at this myself.
Oh no, you have.
It's
You've
not
done great.
all you.
Mainly me. You've done great though. You've done really good.
And third, that's got nothing to do with shooting me with a paintball. Without saying something
Yeah.
that would let something out, it's completely fucking unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary.
No, it's not.
Yes.
This is a very important part of the process.
Fuck me. So I would wear my leathers.
There you go.
No, because I don't want paint all over my leathers. It doesn't wipe off.
You wear your leathers, and then we get like a boiler suit that you wear over your leathers.
Have you got a boiler suit that's like size whatever it would need to be to go over leathers?
I'll get one from B&Q.
You heard that? He's going to go to B&Q tonight and get a boiler suit that will go over a set of size 44 leathers.
Just so that he can shoot you.
Just so he can shoot me with a paintball gun.
Multiple times.
Why multiple times?
Because you have to get used to it. You have to get used to it.
Are you old enough to remember Biker Grove?
Baker.
No.
Baker. Groove.
Remember Ant and Dec?
Yeah.
Their first
PJ
TV
and Duncan.
thing was PJ and Duncan. They were in Biker Grove. One of the episodes towards the end of their Biker Grove career, they went paintballing.
Yeah.
Ant got shot in the face with a paintball.
Yeah.
And for the last series that he was in Biker Grove, he was blind.
That's
Because
right.
if you get shot in the face with a paintball, you go blind.
I won't shoot you in the face. I'll be close enough that I can just aim to the chest.
Just close enough that it'll hurt more.
Don't want to shoot you in the face by accident.
Red
That'd be
glasses?
terrible.
I'm going to bring an old bike helmet. I'm going to bring an old motorbike helmet with me. Wear that.
Anyway, look, the point is, moving on, not dwelling on the negative, the point is, we've got the show. We know what we're doing, right? Are you happy with that
You
show?
do.
Are you happy with the show? Seriously. Velocity, followed by
I'm opening with
stools.
velocity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then stools.
Okay.
Then blades.
Would it not be a good idea to do blades last?
No.
Just in case.
No,
it
no,
goes
no,
wrong?
no. You don't want to. You don't want to ruin that moment of the box that's been there the whole time. Theatrically, that has to be the final moment.
I'm just thinking. I mean, I agree.
Good.
I'm just thinking, if I get blades wrong, at least I'll have already done the other three
Oh, it's okay. If you get blades wrong, I'll just get Rye to do it in his act.
while I'm on the way to A&E.
Yeah. Gotta, show must go on. And also, you know, it's fine. Look, all you need to do tonight is practice eating
He's
razor
learning an
blades.
entire show.
Not an entire show. You've already got the stools down. You just need to do the other bits. All right? You got this? Don't forget your leathers tomorrow. I'll bring the boiler suit. All right? Yay!
Why are we outside?
Why are we outside? Remember yesterday? I said we have to practice shooting you in the gun. Very important. No, I took your criticisms on board, and I have a solution.
What criticisms?
That you didn't want to be shot, and it's pointless. I think it's not pointless, so I've come up with a plan. Hold that.
I wonder what that was for.
You want to cover your face. Right. So the whole idea here is this will protect you. But it's still going to
How
give
do
you
you know it's going to protect me?
It's perspex. It's like...
It's an old piece of perspex out of the garage.
Yeah, I know. Borrowed it off him. It's fine. It's going to be okay. It probably won't break. So, hang on a minute. Let me get the gun. Now, you're obviously going to learn how to do this, right? You get that, but this is just literally to teach you.
I don't trust him with the gun at all.
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. The bullet goes in the clip like this. There you go. Goes in the thing like this, and I take the set. Red is dead. There we go.
Do not hit my hand.
No, look. Come closer then. A little bit closer. Come round this way. Come round this way. Right. The light's on my arms. You look scared, dude.
Why are you pointing a gun at me?
You've got a shield.
I don't know if it's going to work.
It's going to work.
This is a terrifying image.
Right. I want you to pretend that I'm about to shoot you in the face.
Oh my god. How am I pretending? You are
ready?
about to shoot me in the face.
I'm going to try not to get your fingers.
Don't get my fingers.
I said I'm going to try not to get your fingers.
Don't try, just don't.
I'm going to try.
Just fire the
Will
fucking
you calm
gun.
down? You're really off-putting with your scared face.
I can't not be scared.
Are you ready?
No. Fuck me.
There you go, you see? To be scared of. Look.
That's terrifying.
Huh? Now. Took the safety off, it's fine. I took the safety off.
The safety is off, I can see it's off.
It's off, exactly.
No,
It's on.
put the safety on.
It's on. It's on.
Put the safety on. Ah.
Right. It's not loaded, you're not going to get dead. Right. Put your valuable lesson there, Matt. You know what the lesson was?
Get a new job?
No, that's absolutely not the lesson. I taught you, don't forget, when you asked why it was important, yeah? When you're on stage and they're pointing the gun at your face, obviously, you and I both know at that point there's not really any danger. However, it's important to portray that feeling of anxiousness to the audience, else they're not going to buy into the illusion. So when you're on stage and you're doing this, and the spectator's holding the gun at your face, and you know there's no danger, you have to remember this moment where I was standing in the office pointing a loaded gun at your face with nothing but a piece of perspex in between us, because that's what you need every time you do this trick. They will buy into that fear. And if you are very nonchalant about it, the trick loses all impact. Yeah? Now we've got rid of the perspex, we'll do it just for yourself.
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh. Mike.
How's it going?
I think I've cut my mouth again. It's not good, man. Like, it's not a good idea. But I was just sitting here reading through my script. You know, the script that he asked me to write for the box trick.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Go for it. Sure.
Just like, just let me know if it's shit. You ready?
Yes.
You're gonna have to be my like audience though, and I use like 4 different audience members, but you're just gonna have to be all 4 of them.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I can do that.
Cool. Right. Okay. So we're pretty much at the end of the show, but there's one more thing that I wanted to do. You see, I've only been a magician, as you all know, for a very, very short period of time, and this is my first ever solo magic show. But I have been a performer for over 20 years, performing various different aspects all over the world on various different stages. And people that know me and people that know what I've done within my performance life so far, always asking me what kind of, you know, what memory's the best one, what's the best thing I've ever done. And it's, you know, it's an impossible question to answer because there's too many. There's so much stuff that I've managed to do and been really lucky to get the opportunity to do. But it did get me thinking that memories, they're really important. The memories are our past. They are who we are today, and they shape our future. Memories are what everything in your life is based upon, all your opinions, everything. So I thought, as this is quite a special moment for me, that I would want to share that memory with everybody here. So we're going to create a memory, and I need you guys to help me. You're going to help me, Mike.
Okay.
Excellent. So I need, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to choose 4 completely different things at random, but they're all going to be kind of related so that we can create a memory that we can all keep and take away with us. So the way we're going to do it is I'm going to go around, I'm going to pick 4 different people, and 4 different people are going to give me 4 different things, and then we're going to make a story out of those 4 different things. That make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first choice that we're going to make, because we're all going to go away, we're going to take a trip, we're going to go on a holiday together, everybody. Where do you want to go? What country? Name any holiday destination, any country in the world. Just name one.
Portugal.
Portugal. That's good. Somewhere hot. I'm glad you picked somewhere hot. Okay, so we're all going to go to Portugal. Now, when we get to Portugal, we're going to want to do something fun, an activity together to start our memory off. So if we could do any activity, all of us together, anything you want in Portugal, what would you do?
Sailing.
Sailing. Okay, we're going to need a bigger boat, but it's fine. We'll get one. So we're going to go to Portugal. We're going to go sailing. Now, after we've been out on the open seas for an entire day and we've spent the day having a laugh and creating memories on our sailing boat together, when we come back, we're going to go to the hotel. Obviously, we're going to want to drink. Now, I'm a big fan of cocktails, always have been. So we need a cocktail. What cocktail can we all drink? Name a cocktail. Any cocktail.
Pina colada.
A pina colada. So we're going to go to Portugal. We're going to go sailing. Then we're going to come back to the hotel and we're all going to have pina coladas. Now, once we've had 1 or 12 pina coladas, we can hear the music from the bar. There's a little club downstairs in the hotel and everyone fancies going having a dance. Now, what song, any song on the face of the earth, any song that's ever been written, name a song that we can all go and dance to.
Go Baby by Justin Bieber.
Baby by all the songs in the world, and that's the one you picked. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go to Portugal. We're going to go sailing. We're going to drink pina coladas, and then we're going to dance the night away to Justin Bieber, Baby. Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And that was a free choice. I didn't influence you in any way, shape or form. Those are thoughts that came out of your mouth, and there's no possible way that I could have known what you were going to say, right?
Yeah.
So if I told you that before you even got here this evening, before all of you even arrived in this building this evening, I knew what you were going to choose. That's impossible, right? It's very unlikely I would have known that.
Yeah.
But I did. I did know. Before any of you even arrived here this evening, I knew. And there's only one way that I can prove it. Remember the box? It's been there from the very start of the show. I've got my crack security team here that were looking after the box and making sure that nobody's looked at it. Guys, did you have a look at the box? Did anybody go anywhere near the box? Has anybody other than me been on this stage? Has anybody been near it? Has anybody touched it? Has it moved at all? No. Fantastic. Well, in that case, I think it's time we had a look in the box. Now remember, this box has been here from the very, very start of the show. No one's touched it. No one's been anywhere near it. It is there. It is locked. Crack security team number 2, you have a key that I gave you right at the start of the show. Right at the very start of the show, correct? Wonderful. Can I have that key? Fantastic. Now that key fits this padlock that has been there and watched the entire time. The padlock is taken off. The box is opened up. And inside we have a tube. Now inside this tube I have a scroll. And in this scroll, which has been up there from the very start of the show in a locked box that the key was over there for. It states that as a collective, we go to Portugal. When we get to Portugal, we go sailing. And after we've been sailing, we drink pina coladas, and danced to Justin Bieber, Baby. What a memory. Thank you so much, everybody. I've had an amazing time. Enjoy the rest of the night. Get home safe. We'll see you soon. What do you think?
It's really good, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's going to do well.
I hope so, man. Took me ages to write that. Now all I've got to do is do it in front of 200 people.